Here are the main flaws in this argument. First of all, whatever reasons the author is suggesting, the socio-economic reasons, higher personal incomes, more leisure time, greater proportion of youth, rapid urbanization, is all of this going to continue? This is $1 million question here. That is all of this going to stay for a considerably long period of time? Or is it that maximum change has already happened and the ecosystem is now reaching a maturity? How practical is it for an FMCG company to venture into beauty and personal care business? The author has not mentioned any prior business experience for this company in the field, and author has not suggested any strategy for foraying into the hospitality industry suddenly. Aren't there any better opportunities that the FMCG company can tap, particularly in the areas of the strength for the company, something around what the company knows the best? There's no mention of the competitive landscape. Aren't there fine companies doing a reasonably good job for serving the requirement efficiently? Then lack of feasibility analysis. See, this is a letter to the board of directors. It needs to have very clear analytics. Every claim, every suggestion that is being made has to be backed by certain clear data. When you're suggesting a business move, certain predictive analysis becomes very, very important. So no feasibility analysis. How practical is it for the company to establish a business in a foreign country from the social and geopolitical viewpoints? Nothing has been talked about how receptive the company is for foreign investors. As I was suggesting, that there has to be very clear analytical report for coming up with this conclusion. There is no quantitative analysis whatsoever around what are the kind of returns the company can expect and things like that. No financial analysis, forecasting, nothing like that. Very important in such a communication. Missing the big picture. What effect will this foray have on the overall profitability of the company? You are suddenly asking an FMCG company to venture into hospitality in a foreign country. What effect will this have on the overall profitability of the company? Why must this FMCG company do this? How does it align with the overall vision scope of the company? And does the company have the bandwidth and the wherewithal for such a foray in an area which is not its strength? So quite a straightforward topic, but see, quite a few uh, flaws can be determined when you look at it from different viewpoints. A good structure to your essay would be when you have a fine introduction, very clearly suggesting that the argument in its current state is not convincing. It has certain apparent flaws. This message must be very clear in the introduction, your stand that you are not convinced by the argument, and then have certain paragraphs, one paragraph for each flaw that you have determined. However small these paragraphs may be, have a different flaw for each flaw, and have a different paragraph for each flaw, and wherever possible, talk about what the author could have done better in order to make the reasoning more convincing. Then have a very clear conclusion suggesting that because of the flaws suggested above, this reasoning is not convincing. That would be all. Thanks for watching.